Well, son, it's time I told you the truth about Santa Claus.
What do you mean, Dad? Is he coming early this year?
No, it's not that. I don't know how to say this, but Santa Claus isn't real.
That's impossible.
No, it's not impossible. It's just the way it is, son. I hate to break it to you, but he's just not real.
Oh, ye of little faith. What? Not making it onto the nice list this year, Daddy?
No, son, listen. It's not the naughty and nice list was just something we made up so that you would be obedient through the year. I'm not on a nice or naughty list. There is no list.
Yeah. And where do you think all of my presents that Santa gave me came from? You think they could have just been put there by man?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. It's just a story written by a bunch of people, a bunch of men for fun, just for folklore and to get kids to obey, like leading up to Christmas and all this stuff.
You sound like an evolutionist. I bet you think the presents came from monkeys too, huh?
What? No, it's just a game. It's a joke. It's just a story for kids. It's literally not real. I'm so sorry.
Oh, ye of little Christmas spirit. I'll tell you what, Dad. Why don't you prove to me Santa doesn't exist?
Prove to you Santa doesn't exist? Well, that's good. Just look it up. Let's just Google it. Just look all over the internet. Like, everyone knows Santa doesn't exist. It's obviously just a joke. Like, I can't prove he doesn't exist. What are you talking about? He doesn't exist. Like, no one's ever seen him. There's no sleigh. There's no deer. It's all total bullshit, man.
I did do some research, and turns out Santa does exist, Daddy. But you can't prove Santa doesn't exist, can you?
Son, that article's a joke. Like, you just read the headline and just sent the link. You didn't even actually read the whole thing. There's not actually proof that Santa exists in that freaking article. You know that, right? Reindeer can't fly. One fat man can't travel every house in the world overnight to give them presents. Like, where would he even get the presents? Where would he store them? How would he have that power? The whole thing is just completely scientifically impossible.
All things are possible with Santa, Daddy. If you can believe to me Santa doesn't exist, I'll stop believing in him right now. But right now, it just feels a lot like you're putting off cope vibes because you really can't prove Santa doesn't exist.
Son, you nor anyone else in the world can prove at all that Santa exists in his current folklorish form, flying around with freaking reindeer and stuff. You cannot prove that he exists in any way, shape, or form. There's zero evidence for that whatsoever. All the top scholars know that the mechanics of the slipstream of the antlers and the flying is completely impossible. The whole thing is just preposterous. It's clearly, you can research it back to its origin. It's just folklore. It's completely fake. There's no truth in it whatsoever. And again, it's just designed to keep you trapped in an obedient mindset. So you'll do what your parents say.
Look, if you can't prove he doesn't exist, just say so.